Well, hello there. At the end of February, I read a small blog entry by Seth Godin entitled "What's Fellowship?" And for hundreds of years, a fellowship was understood in sort of Tolkien-esque style to be a collection of humans engaged in mutual support. And it's hard to imagine something more reassuring, challenging, and productive all at once. To be part of an organized fellowship, it's a responsibility and also the chance to leap forward, to join others, people like you, eager to see and be seen, and most of all, to be of service. And I really wanted the UK Hypnosis Convention to feel like a fellowship, and ultimately for it to be a vehicle that helps the entire hypnotherapy field to become more of a fellowship, as insurmountable a task as that may seem right now. But it's with this in mind that I wanted to record a short video advising you of some of the changes that we're making this year, based upon the feedback that we received after last year's event. You may or may not have noticed in the last couple of days, the full speaker lineup has gone live for the 2020 UK Hypnosis Convention. It's an incredible lineup. In my opinion, I think it's a really, really high quality. And I think there's some, every single slot, every single time slot has a very, very difficult decision to make about which presentation to attend. A couple of people mentioned after last year that one or two lectures involved a lot of selling of a product or a service offered by that particular speaker. So this year we've made it part of our speaker agreement that any promotion is limited to the final 5 minutes, and we stated to all of our speakers that we want their presentation style and their content to be what promotes each presenter primarily. One of the other things that we were keen to do amongst our speaker panel this year was to aim to make our topics and decide upon topics that were fresh and as unique to our event as possible. And as a result, we turned away a number of speakers who were simply giving the same presentations at other events this year. We've wanted to really move away from this being an event where we're part of a circuit that speakers are on. I don't want it to feel like a conveyor belt. I've not been to that many exciting baggage reclaims, and I certainly don't want the UK Hypnosis Convention to feel like that. It's tiring, in my opinion. Likewise, we didn't accept presentations where unsubstantiated claims were made in the presentation write-up or the presenter bio. That is, anyone claiming to be the best or the busiest or guaranteeing success rates without evidence and so on. I struggle a little bit with people claiming to be able to help you with your business, yet aren't necessarily running an effective business themselves, or weren't able to prove that. So we were very diligent with how we selected our speakers this year. We had more applications than ever. And it was a really tough job for us to turn away so many excellent people, and people that have been really big contributors to the event in previous years. But all of this was with the aim of bringing you the highest quality professional, ethical education as possible. It wasn't really mentioned in the feedback, but I think maybe that's because people were being polite. But I think the lighting in the main lecture theatre needed to be better. So just kind of coming on to more practical matters, with that in mind, we've organised a professional lighting company to come in and organise the lighting for us in the main lecture theatre. Likewise, all the presenters in previous years brought their own laptops and their own machines, and we had to kind of get them set up individually in between. And this year, all the slides, any presenters that are using slides are submitting them to us, and we'll have it all set up beforehand. So the speaker handovers will be slick. There'll be less panic if we can't get things set up. Absolutely. So because so much is packed into the days as well, the breaks can seem a little bit short. So you know, when you want to grab a drink or something to eat, and a couple of you mentioned this. So we're going to have a speedy set lunch option that's available and provided by the hotel. Um, there's little that we can do with regards to the slow service that some people experienced in the restaurant last year, but the hotel have assured me that they're going to do what they can to ensure that they are fully staffed and so on. So you know, we've raised it with them. A few people arrived for the gala dinner and had to queue for drinks at our private bar. So this year, what we've done is we've organised for everybody to receive a welcome drink upon arrival, to lower the need for the bar, and hopefully it'll help you get settled and relaxed into dinner before needing to go to the bar. You know, there'll be a soft drink option or a nice fizzy celebratory option that you'll be presented with, that'll be there upon arrival while you're finding your seats. Inclusivity is at our heart. You know, we're going to be welcoming back the Hypnotherapy Directory as a partner, and we've invited other major hypnotherapy organizations and associations to attend and to be united and to be represented. And I think it's important that as many organizations are represented, you know, regardless of stances and so on. And that was something that a few people mentioned. So, you know, we're really hoping that our invitations will be accepted by these organizations and they'll come and be part of it. You know, as a reminder, the organising team of the UK Hypnotherapy Convention, you know, we're full-time hypnotherapists. We're not people doing other jobs. You know, we care deeply about the field and the kind of event that we put on. And I really want to give you a sense of that, and also a sense that, you know, we take on board your thoughts and what it is that you think. And you know, we want people to share their kind of end user experience. So in coming weeks, I'm going to really do my best to continue to really craft more of the fellowship that I spoke about at the top end of this short video. You're also going to start to see some of our team and I conducting speaker interviews in coming weeks and months. So look out for those. And do make sure that you've signed up to receive our newsletter, which gives updates and a lot of important information about the event, as well as here on social media. That's it really for today. You know, obviously I'm certain that we'll be making other changes as we go along, and you know, I'll come and share those here as well. And I hope that's useful and gives you more of a feel for what it is that we're doing. As always, thanks for tuning in. I send you my very best wishes. Goodbye for now.